4, 3. We're here today, fourth quarter of 2024 at Mobile Mailbox Money. Kristian Berry, real estate agent here in the local Arizona market. Kristian, how's it going today?
It's going beautiful, Alden.
Absolutely. We're here going over the Cromford Report in Phoenix, something to definitely follow for the statistics that they provide out in the health of the Arizona real estate market. You know, people follow Phoenix a lot, and shout out to Tambor providing this Cromford today. So definitely a market expert, seeing her over at the Arizona Real Estate Investors Association monthly meeting. So Kristian, Phoenix, you know, what is kind of average starter home going right now? I think people following a lot of how the lower income individuals are entering into home ownership and what the health is of that and how pricing is. What's the average starter home here in Phoenix?
For about a 3-bedroom, it's about $435,000 in the Phoenix area.
So the average starter home at 3 and 4 bedrooms is $435. Is that what you said? $435?
That's from Tina's report. Yep.
On the Cromford currently. When did that come out? That came out like
last week.
A week and a half ago?
Yeah,
a week ago. So these are live numbers coming out currently. So $435, that is average purchase price here in Maricopa County.
Phoenix.
In the greater Valley area, kind of in tandem to Phoenix being, you know, one of those larger markets. What's like an average 2-bedroom going for currently for someone, you know, looking for that more affordable option, people moving here, trying to start a new family? What does that look like?
Yeah, they're about $372,000.
So $372, about a $50,000, $75,000, $80,000 difference.
Yep.
Depending on what someone's looking for. I know that, you know, we talk about Phoenix in particular because a lot of the nation looks into Arizona as one of the top markets in the country. And, you know, average first-time home buyers, I think, have a big effect on ultimately how the health of Arizona real estate is, you know, going to develop here in 2025. I think jobs and industry coming here to the Valley are really important to facilitate that.
Yep.
But to see, you know, what the average age is maybe of a first-time home buyer, you know, back in the 80s, we were having people being able to buy much younger at the end of the day on lower income. Here, average income in the Valley is like $60,000 combined. But what's the average age of an individual facilitating a new home here in the Valley?
Surprisingly, it's 38 years old. So for anybody out there that thinks they're too old to buy a house, that's never the case.
So it's definitely increased, you know, from, you know, what's commonly thought of. You know, we would think that a lot more first-time home buyers are entering into the market, but to see the average age being like 38, you know, that's not to be discouraged. Like you're saying, that you know, it could be your time to buy a new home here in the Valley.
And I think that'll change. The age will probably go down a little bit more with more kids wanting to buy now.
Absolutely. You know, currently here in Arizona is definitely a unique market, one of the most dynamic markets in the country with a lot of new development, new industry, and a new desirability here in the Valley. But I think a lot of the nation's really kind of struggling given how we just came off the election. You know, the feds just cut rates, but mortgage rates actually increased a little bit just the other day.
A quarter of a percent they
did.
So
they're at like 6.75.
6.85 is what I got on my thing.
For the 30-year fix. So it's interesting to see, you know, the dynamics of what's going on as the Fed cut rates. You know, you would think that mortgage rates would drop, but they've actually increased because of inflation. You know, they're still trying to get that under control at the end of the day. So that's us here today in Arizona, the Arizona Real Estate Update, the Tina Tambor Cromford Update. You know, what other items could we go over quickly?
Well, you know, one thing to look at is the supply is leveling. So it's starting to get a little higher supply and the demand is lowering because of interest rates being so high. So right now is the perfect time to get in and at least be ready in case something happens or the perfect house you want is ready. So
it sounds like people are kind of still a little bit uneasy out in the market. You know, we went through a lot. Here in Arizona, it was a really hot summer. You know, we had
one of the worst.
Some questions with the election and things of that nature. But, you know, I think it's important to see, you know, as an individual wanting to venture into either a first-time home buyer situation or looking at the market, trying to figure it out. Well, as prices plateau, you know, that creates opportunity. It's not a super seller's market. It's not a super buyer's market. You may be able to navigate and make a better option or better acquisition or better first time purchase now, because individuals kind of seems like they're waiting on the sidelines a little bit still.
Yep, that's a fact.
And that could change in January 2025. Maybe that's the key.
That's what they say.
As the new year rolls in, new buyers may roll into the market, as rates, go up and down and things of that nature. It creates an opportunity, long story short. So don't wait. January's right here around the corner. We're here to make that happen for you. Kristian's available. Kristian, I think you guys just got a new listing the other day, correct?
Yes, we do.
Maybe if you could just profile that real quick.
It's not going to be available till February, but it is a very luxurious golf community in Desert Highlands up in North and Troon area. And it's a beautiful 6,700 square foot property. We're going to list it at 4.5 million, I think is what we're going to go at. But it's a beautiful one you should check out.
Absolutely. So that's the Cromford Report here, fourth quarter of 2024 here at Mobile Mailbox Money. And Kristian, appreciate your time.
Thank you, Alden.
Bam. This Arizona real estate update is brought to you by Silvercrest Opportunity Fund. Are you an accredited investor looking for a bank quality, stable return given the current financial market? With our Warren Buffett investment strategy backed by the American dream of creating homeowners in a time when it's needed most, earn our investors a net 10% annual rate of return, paid monthly for a 1-year term. Sounds like a myth or too good to be true? Well, that's not the case. Call us direct at 602-888-CASH or sign up on our investment portal at silvercrestopportunityfund.com. Bam.